11 News has the remarkable story of a family's loss. It's difficult to watch and impossible to forget. A mother whose child died in her arms.
She knew I was there, and she was just looking at me. She had no fear. She had no tear. She was not scared. I just asked her to hold on to me.
What happened the night a teenager is accused of killing his little brother and sister?
Now, with 11 minutes of non-stop news and your no-wait weather, KKTV 11 News at 10.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Diane Derby.
And I'm Don Ward. For the first time, we're hearing from the parents whose son is accused of murdering his little brother and sister.
It's been nearly 2 months since that gruesome attack that killed 5-year-old Sophia Murphy and 7-year-old Noah Murphy. As their 20-year-old brother Malik Murphy sits in jail, the Colorado Springs community remains shocked and the family broken. Only on 11 News, reporter Kyla Gaylor sat down with the family.
Most of us can't understand how it could happen. You'll see in this emotional interview, they can't understand it either.
You can feel Melissa Murphy's pain as she talks about her children.
They were so easy to love, and they were so full of joy and laughter.
A family destroyed in a matter of minutes.
This is more than I can bear. This is more than we can bear as a family.
The nightmare started out as a normal day.
We were even outside all together in the front yard playing football together, you know, and even Malik was playing, you know, and laughing.
A few hours after bedtime, Sophia came to her parents' room for her normal midnight bathroom run with Malik by her side. Also pretty typical. But Melissa says something was off.
I remember feeling that irritability from him. You know, when you look back and you think and you replay, and because that's all we do, you know, I remember him being real annoyed, just feeling that off of him.
Minutes later, Melissa was tucking Sophia back in.
And so I say the same things that I always say. Be a good girl and go back night-night. Mommy loves you. See you in the morning.
Those were the last words she said to her daughter.
And that's just the beginning of this story. A little bit later on 11 News at 10, we'll hear the Murphys explain what woke them up that night and the unthinkable moments that followed. Welcome back. We want to get back now to our emotional interview with the parents who say their own son killed 2 of their other children. It happened in Colorado Springs back in October.
Melissa and Vinnie Murphy told 11 News reporter Kyla Gaylor they had put their kids to bed when the unthinkable happened.
I hear this awful, awful sound. It just sounds like men fight. I mean, it's just this horrible screaming from grown men's voices.
Malik met me at the top of the stairs as I was going to turn the corner to go down the stairs. I was face to face with him for a split second. Then I see the knife raise and come down into my neck.
At this point, no one knew that Malik had already attacked his little brother and sister. Melissa woke up to find her husband and son fighting in the garage. With a knife sticking out of his neck, Vinnie was punching Malik and holding him down.
There was such confusion. It's 1 a.m. And Vinnie's still yelling, he stabbed me, and Vinnie is reaching around me, and he is still punching Malik.
It's a full house, 5 kids, 2 parents, and grandma. One of their other sons, 14-year-old Elijah, called 911.
I have one juvenile in the kitchen, and I'm in the basement.
In such state of shock, Sophia's grandma didn't even realize at first what happened to the kids. And then it became all too clear.
I heard her yell, Sophia's been stabbed. So I run. And I don't know Sophia's upstairs. I don't know she's up there. So I go running downstairs to their room. And I find my Noah. And he's at the bottom. He's out of bed. He was on the floor. Like he was almost to the stairs. And there was so much blood. I knew he was gone. So I left him. No, I left him. I hated leaving him, but I had to find Sophia. And so I ran up the stairs. It's like I found her outside my door.
Sophia, Noah, and Malik all lived downstairs on the same floor. Elijah and Hannah were in bedrooms in the back. Melissa says she's still amazed by Sophia's strength that night.
Sophia had made it up those flight of stairs, through the kitchen to my bedroom door. And all she wanted was me.
It's a moment no parent should experience.
Her eyes were closed and she was half gone. I could feel her half gone. I squeezed her neck and she made this noise and she went and looked at me. Opened her eyes. She knew I was there and she was just looking at me and she had no fear. She had no tear. She was not scared. I just asked her to hold on to me. Oh my gosh, and it felt forever. I swear it felt forever before help came.
While Hannah somehow slept through the chaos, Elijah stayed with his little brother Noah.
Elijah describes how 911 made him look for heartbeats and pulses, and he couldn't find any. He's only 14 years old.
But how did they go from this to this? The parents pinpoint a specific day at school when Malik was 16.
They searched his backpack. They found our kitchen steak knife, a little bit of marijuana, a Bic writing pen that he had taken to use to smoke the marijuana out of.
That's when years of intensive therapy, mental hospital visits, and a trial of medications started. The parents say that's when he admitted that he had killed animals and that he had thoughts of killing his family. He even went as far as calling police on himself in August of 2016.
He wanted to kill all of us, and he said that he had tried to come upstairs to do it.
But even with the struggles, these parents never thought their son could go through with any of those threats.
The stuff that came out of Malik's mouth totally contradicted who he was. Completely.
Today, they're still grasping for answers. I asked if they could ever forgive their son.
Right now, that's a very hard thing to see.
I got so much anger and hate for my own son that I loved with every fiber of my being. So I don't know. I don't care.
They say they are taking it one day at a time with the help of their faith, and most importantly, keeping Sophia and Noah alive in their prayers.
It is quiet here. It's so quiet.
A quiet pain when a mother talks about her children.
Melissa tells me she buried 3 children that day. They haven't talked to Malik since, but they might try to see him next week in jail. She tells me once she gains more strength, she wants to use this tragic experience to fight for better mental health counseling. Back to you.
Was Kyla Gaylor reporting. There is a way to help this family. If you go to kktv.com and click on Find It, there's a link to a GoFundMe page there.
So painful to watch, so painful, especially for that family. We'll be thinking about you, Murphy.